Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? The name's Steffi, and welcome back to another episode of Age of Wonders Planetfall. Okay, right, so in the last episode, we managed to deflect or stop a very early Kirko invasion. It was only a small stack. Well, it's a small stack of 4 and 3s with some very low army power, but it was enough to, well, I'm not going to say almost overpower us, but we did lose 2 very high ranked units, so that's a little bit of a blow to our main stack. Now, the good news is we do have some other people meeting up, but only on the sole pretense of going on the invasion. But first of all, we need to find out exactly where their next, see where their next stack is going to be. Sorry, the next, what's it call it? Settlement, sorry. So we're going to do a little bit of recon and see what happens. So yeah, hope everyone's doing good today. Hope everyone's doing fine. So without further ado, let's get started then. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're at the end of the turn we are. Right, so let's get to the next turn. Let's see what happens from here then. So we do have Frank, who is our ally, which is very, very nice. And also as well, I think we can actually get the dwelling or the plant life to go against the Kirko as well, the growth faction. Okay, we hear of your... please. Okay, so they want us to build the growth and irrigation system. And then we get flowering. Yeah, sure, we could do that. Except, get the size of this now, eh? Right, well, we're not really doing anything in our colonies. Although, to be honest, we do have these we could build, but... Let's get that built. Is there anything else we could build? Yep. Let's get that built. That built. Let's cancel that. Let's get that built. Yeah. So hopefully our settlement under here that was under attack should be able to defend itself once we get our militia going. But apart from that, that's everything if I'm not mistaken, yeah? Mondeville. Sorry. Mondeville. Yeah. So it's going to take a few turns. Hopefully we can get that in 10. Right, what else have we got? So we've got skirmisher barracks, nice. We've got knowledge.
Happiness event in colony.
Nice, I'll take that. That one by Frank. Yep, not bad. That's pretty cool. We need to try and convince him to advance westwards if we can. Okay, then right, so yeah, so we're rendezvousing here, and then we're going to start slowly marching down south, I think. That's what the plan is for now anyway, I believe. So yeah, we're just going to wait for now. We could probably clear this actually. That's all good. Right. You are joining this stack, I believe. Yes, you're joining that stack. Sweet. Okay, that's cool then. Yeah, Imperial Buggy. So you've got the ignition module and the ground harness. But no, you need staggers. That's good. Actually, do you know what? We probably could. No, that's fine. Okay, for a moment. Yep, you're still heading to the east. Okay, now, the good news is we do actually have... Okay, you're getting another Lightbringer for us, that's fine. We could join that with this other squad here, I think. Yeah, see, we got 661 upkeep right now, so we could probably get some extra units, but we're going to keep that for now because our actual overall energy upkeep is not looking that good for now, so we need to kind of limit our development right now. Okay, now there is one thing I want to do. I want to go to the dwellings, if possible. Request, we seek any war efforts. There's no valid commands. We'll not go to war with our allies. Yeah, because we're at friendship. Okay, yes, nothing we can do there. So basically, the dwelling are not gonna. They're not gonna help us, but at the same time, they're not going
Operations
to.
available for priming.
Thingies as well, attack us as well. Right, let's get another deployment monitor going on. Let's launch it. Right, I kind of want to head southwards here. I think this would be a good place to launch it, or should we launch it here? Looking at the hexes. So let me just cancel that for a second. Looking at the overall, I think maybe about here might be a good place to do it, I think. Yeah, right in the border. Right here. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's have a look at some of their defenses. Okay, so we've got the main guy himself. Cool. Let's see what he has. Okay, so he's got a dripper, or a drizzler, sorry, dripper. Okay. It's got the bio launcher, makeshift acid jet, plague pods, bio launcher, acid bath. That's because of that, isn't it? Yeah, armor melt, acid bath. No, that's an ability he has actually. Hyper evolved immune system. Yeah. Purification, senior plague parasite, plague pods. Yeah. He has some very, very, very strong stuff here. And well, penguins. Penguins. They betrayed us. Okay, so looks like we're heading straight down, but the question is, however, do they have any other settlements heading down? And it's a possibility. Well, we'll see in the future. Okay. Right. We could probably do with a couple of extra units actually, maybe to reinforce the Vanguard stack, maybe. If there's one thing I kind of wish you can do, I kind of wish you could trade your allies for their units. I think that would have been a really cool mechanic. Instead of just like doing research of a capture settlement, I kind of wish that you could trade units. That'd be kind of cool. Right, so anyway, we're not going anywhere just yet. Anywho, we're waiting. We're kind of just waiting for now. Okay, DIY methods. You discover that this transport was carrying blueprints and materials to make 2 different weapons. Unfortunately, you find that most materials have deteriorated over time, and there's only enough left to manufacture one of the weapons. So we can see a lightning blade. Okay, tier 3 primary weapon, lightning blade. Swing a target, causing the arc from this blade to bounce up to 2 targets with 2 hexes for half damage. Not bad. Scorcher rifle. Fire a target after hitting an enemy deployment shot passes through the target and hits any unit in a 3 hex line. Oh, that's strong. Or we can ignore the blueprints. Let's take the Scorcher rifle actually. We might be able to give that to somebody, might be able to give that to somebody a little bit more important actually. Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, they didn't move. Okay. Right, so we've got food
Happiness event in colony.
Very nice. Okay, so we've got the Lightbringer belt.
Ready.
Then we've got the Training Center belt.
Production ready.
We completed the Economist.
Task completed.
So this is going to give us 10 additional income of their resource. That actually is not too bad actually, that's pretty good actually, plus 10. I like it. Dominion Invasion, that's fine. That one by Frank, good to know. And aquatic deployment.
On nearly every inhabitable planet, oceans are engines of infinite mechanical energy, rhythmic sources of food and endless life, just waiting to be harnessed by someone clever enough to brave their tossing depths. Sammy Sellis, sailor and Star Union seashell salesman.
Sorry, bear with me a second. I'm just doing something on my end. There we go. Okay, right, so we got water sectors upgrade, +1, Agale Farms, that's extra 5, food for each 5 of water exploitation, not bad, and maritime research, which is +5, knowledge for every knowledge and water exploitation. Okay, so we got that, so that's going to aid our coastal cities. I think the next one we're going to go to, I think. Okay, Grand Stewardship. Every Arcania sector climb. Okay, resources down in welfare. Amount of gain of 50% for me. That's actually really good. I consider that actually. Arboreal monster system, most knowledge. Colony gains 6 for every forest sector of its domain. Additionally, oh, that is so good. That is so good. I might get that actually. That's what get. Actually, getting an orbital relay would actually be pretty nice for a. Do you know what? I'm going to grab that actually because we can actually do one. Well, we can actually do one around here, and then anybody we built here or here, we could actually teleport in from the front line. That is not a bad idea in its own right. Okay, let's keep heading to the right. For a moment, keep it to the right. Okay, you're fine here. You're fine there. Okay, right. Okay, you got one already. I want to get a Lightbringer to... Okay. I want to get a Lightbringer down to this person. So what we're going to do is we're going to snap you out. And I want to bring this Lightbringer down the way. Yeah, you're going to join this stack. If possible. Mondeville, you're going to build that. And then I want another one if possible. Okay. Okay, your position, turn. Okay, Imperial production stash, so that's 68 production. I like it, thank you very much. Yeah, they're not moving. Where are you connected? You connected where? Sorry? Down there, interesting. Okay, right, so Winterfell can get itself a sector. That's good, so I want to get... Let's see, Mondeville's going to get that one and that one. And then get these two. That'd be pretty cool. I think for Winterfell, probably might be best if we get this for the extra food then. Yeah, go get that. Then we can go clear this out maybe. Okay, we've got
Happiness
energy.
event in colony.
Nice. Send a message.
Incoming communication.
Can I see you? I hope that you can negotiate. I think we can actually get an alliance now, I think. Yes. Get an alliance now. Perfect. Actually, can we get war coordination? Question customer trying to choose Frank what size following the main board according to quotes. I haven't tried that actually, because we do have eyes in the capital. So I wonder if they'll actually help us out. Let's see. Okay then, right. Change to accepted. Nice. Okay, defending winning blows, but still haven't done anything just yet. Okay, no threats and lasers.
The concept is quite simple, really. It's old medical tech applied to the battlefield. Think of yourself as a surgeon, and your enemy is a bad tattoo you need to remove. Mark McNash, CEO LaserTech.
Nice. Okay, so we get Serum module. So this unit laser weapons gain shield overheat, disabling 1 shield per hit, and have a 12 strength chance for 8 for repeating attacks to apply charge for 2 turns. Additionally, this mod grants the user 20% increased damage in all abilities. And we get laser ablation. So deal 25 thermal damage with massive impact to target unit, bypassing and removing 3 shield and 3 armor. Nice. Okay, so we got that next. Alright, so this is going to give us advanced infections. Where is the... Okay, I think I might go for regenerative bioregulations next. Might be a good one. But then again, in a fire is pretty good. Perseverance is pretty good. You get 10 of healing, a healing pulse. That's really nice. Then again, if we could get Star Guides for a tier 3. Cleansing Light. Celestial Guidance. I think we're going to go for... Let's go for regenerative bio resonance next. Okay, good for a moment. We're going to go over here. Yeah, come on over here. You. Not the one. Oh, nice. I actually hit something there. Let's just, Are you the one with the... Yes. Right, we're going to change the ignition module because we want to get the serum module. That's the one I wanted. Nice. Do I want to give you a secondary thermal grenade? Light burning? No, we'll just keep you as a lancer. It's fine. Okay then, right. Let's keep going here. Okay, where's required? Let's hold position here. Let's hold position there. Okay, we do you getting a stack, I suppose. Right. What did I want for you regarding your units? So I'm gonna quick look. Okay. So let's check something first. Okay, right. So have a quick look there. Okay, so I want to get another Lancer going on. In fact, we've got the Cosmite and the Energy. Let's go to unit typo. I want to go to Lancer, modify. Okay, I want to add the Tenets of Tranquility. I want to add the Shield of Remorse, and then for you, I want to add the Hard Light Systems for Stagger. Sorrow's Shield. I like that. And then we're going to build one. That's going to be for our Xenoplague unit on the Lancer. That's the energy, 10 Cosmite. Take it. Yep, you're all sorted. You could do with some extra mods. I'm just doing this opportunity to mod people up. That's the Tranquility. I want to get the Shield of Remorse as well for this one. Shamming, that's fine, just to do something. Okay, you get a Lancer, let's see. Okay, for this one, I want the Tenets of Tranquility. I want the Hard Light System, and then we want the biome, and then we want the biomedical. Did I do that right? Not this one. I'm troubled. I think it's the. I think that's the one I want. Blood Fury. I think it might be the Blood Fury Inducers what I want actually. Yeah, I think that's the one I want. Is it? Yeah, I want to get the Blood Fury ones for this. Boost the health pool and adds passive scaling to keep them healthy. No, it's the, no, pardon me, it's the, Bioregular. Yeah, regenerative Bioregular is one for this one. It's got to be like a combination in this and most of the tenant stuff. I think you're fine. Do I want... gun harness, yep, biomedical, yep. Yeah, I want to regulate for you. And then for you, for Huntress. Laser, no. No. See what? No, I think what I do want is, I want the Primal Wear. Is that the one I want? Plus 2 sensor range, 10 against 10% hard to hit. Primal Wear's Amplifier. Is that the one I want? No. I've got some different ones here. Okay, I think what I want is, I want the Primal Wear's Amplifier. And then I want the Grounding Harness, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's what I want for this one. I've got like different builds for like some of the different units for different stacks and stuff. Okay, and the only thing we're missing from this stack is the Trinodon, which then this will complete the stack for later on. So yeah, so we've got the Lightbringer, we've got the Biomancer for healing support. This is for support as well. Yeah, okay, just waiting there. Okay, you're waiting here. You're going to get your stack in a second. Because I need, okay, yeah, we can just leave that be for now. Don't need to do any more, whatchamacallits. Alright, center. So yeah, I need to get her full stack, and then I need to, yeah, get some more things. Okay, high-risk battle. Stat power. Let's solid combat this. Yeah, because for some reason, every time I auto combat, we seem to win. I don't know how, don't know why, I'm just gonna let it be. Yeah, well, we lost that time. Jesus. Yeah, one. Oh, yeah, we lost quite a bit there. We did. I wonder if it's time we, I wonder if it's time that we start investing into other things.
Operations available.
Okay,
for
right, so we're fine here.
Production ready.
Okay, we got that. We got the energy statues upgrade. We got the
Production
botanical
ready.
gardens.
Production ready.
Cosmite, very nice.
Happiness event in
15.
colony.
I'll take it. Okay, great set base for
Sector
Winterfell.
annexed.
So let's see, great sector. So let's see here. So we've got 3 in energy, 1 in there. Let's get 2 here for energy. I think that's probably best. This is a new hero. Hyorone. I'm gonna request another hero actually, because we've got enough Amazon heroes. Let's request another one. Yeah, let's request another one. See if we can get a different kind of hero this time. Okay, so that's occupied. Dominion Invasion of Whisper Coast. Yeah, hard shell race. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the best. Okay, so you move there. To be later, you are heading to... You're not heading to this unit. You're not heading to that unit. You heading to that unit? No. You're heading to this unit, aren't you? Yes, you are heading to this unit. Okay, so we got that. Right. We need a Tyrannosaurus. But we've not unlocked it yet, so that's the bad thing, I suppose. Okay then. Let me think. So you're fine on your own. Okay. What other stack did I start working on? Right, so for you it's just pretty much the same, really. Okay, Tenants of Tranquility. Zero Remorse, and then it's that Biolink, then it's that Regulator once we get it. Okay, so we're down to 45. Okay, so is anybody else that needs... you've got your mods, you're sorted. You're sorted as well, I suppose. Okay, Lancer. We could probably just do the same thing as before, really. Sorrow's Shield. Or we can go for a brand new one, maybe. Maybe more of an offensive one, maybe? Could do. Well, Tenants of Tranquility is a big one, because we need enlightenment. It's the whole point of this celestial tree. Advanced controller. Now, let's get Grand Harness. We'll get immunity to stagger immunity, and I think we'll get, yeah, like a Syrian module. That'll work. Conductive, yep, that'll work. We got Biomancer. In fact, you know what? Let's got this Biomancer, and let's stick you here. Yeah, because we need a Biomancer in this one here. And then for this Biomancer, we want pretty much the same thing, really. Template. Rooted, yep. Again, just give us some defensive power, really, more than anything. Yeah, so we're just taking we're just basically just using this to buff up and stuff and just get what we need. Okay, run the bell. We don't have enough energy right now. No, we don't have enough, but Cosmite, damn it, that's fine. Okay, let's get that built. Let's get that built. In fact, you know what, maybe we should start working now. No, it's fine. Okay, so turn. We'll come back for this in the future. I'm alright now. Okay, very lowest battle. Let's have a combat this. Nice. Okay, war sector upgrade, friends send a message.
Communication.
Okay, the amount of energy you spend on martial endeavors make me doubt your capability on fronts. God damn it. Yeah, it's because it's pacifist, isn't it? Try and keep him.
Objective completed.
Okay, good. Right, so we've got the Laranoid. We'll take that. I remember it being really good. War coordination, each consider requests. Capacity, that's fine. Level 1, that's fine. Okay, 750 power. Okay, let's see what we can do for you. We need to give you some things. So we've got the Tenants of Tranquility. Advanced Instinct Controller. 200. Yeah, that's wrong. 10% accuracy, 10% again, and extra stagger resistance. Have I got the right mod for this? Well, I want the primal awareness amplifier so we can get 10% extra harder to hit. That's what we want. Okay. Is that what we want? I'm trying to focus more into her sniping more than anything. We could go with maybe... Let's just strain? Maybe? Planet Roots, defense mode, healing it for 12 and granting it 4. If you use a tangle, you can now deal 8 damage each on plant units. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Amplifying field pylon. Okay, it's interesting. I can do some stimulus. Spirit link 50%. Is that what we want? Okay, yeah. Right. Let's get you the primal amplifier. And I think what'll probably be best is maybe the acidic composition if you only take in one attack. So maybe we can give you one of these. Maybe the universal cloaking field generator? Or maybe the drone deployment. Sure, let's give you the drone deployment, that'll work. Sorted. Okay, right, so for your units, one biomancer. Okay, okay, so it's the same as your one, just minus, which is missing the. Okay, we've got a wild harrier, but I want to get the other harriers what we want. Okay, I'll tell you what, you are going to go on a scouting. We don't need you. Okay, so anything else we want to build at the minute? You're built. Okay, we've got 2 of these huntresses. Have I got any huntresses on my stack? No, not this one. No, I don't want in this stack. In fact, you can go join. I'm not going to get rid of them because they're quite powerful. I'll tell you what, you guys join the Vanguard stack. Give them a little bit more muscle. And then we need to start building some of these other stuff up then. So we got Lightbringer being built. I need. What do I need? I need a Harrier, a Lightbringer. I need an Aberrated Sentinel. That is where is it? Do we not have one here? Yep, we need one of these built. We need one of these built. So yeah, we're just waiting. Okay, let's end turn. Okay, you. Guess you could just come to here. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to get rid of this because this is a tier 3 really strong unit, so bring it here. Okay. Position, Wonderpel. Do we need anything else? We need another Lancer. You build a Lancer. Anything else? Nope. Okay, that's right. Okay then, right, so we go with 2 more weapons. We got the Lightning Sniper. So that's tier 2. Electrified, A strength applied electrification. Okay, and Piercing Bow. Bypasses 4. Armor, ignores curvature, immunity penalties. That's not bad actually. We'll take that in case we want to have a bow user or something. Okay, seems like these guys might be on the move actually. Fell one by Frank, saw that. Okay, recruit hero. Let's see. Renoa the Furious. We're a bit low on money. We're a bit low on energy. Yeah, we're going to request another hero. We'll keep the option handy, but right now we've got way too many heroes. Okay, I can't do this for you at least right now. That's fine. Okay, so Zavara one by Kiri, so that's done there. That one by Frank. Yeah. Okay, growth demand. What's this funny one? Sure, whatever. Okay, let's bring it up here. The 240 income, we're going to get rid of that in a second. I don't know what, but I'll find something. We probably could actually grab this, actually. This, the dwelling here, actually. Can we actually exchange? Not yet, because the leisure state's too low. But if we were to grab a bunch of worker bees, like so, now we're there. Now this is a completely lowered out thing, but what we can do is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I thought we could dismiss these. Yes, we can. Dismiss. Dismiss. Yeah, because by dismissing these, it's saving our money. But I think we keep the status, right? I hope so. Because then what we can do is, once we hit, yeah, because we're in integration. So once we gain the, so once we get 90, we can actually connect to Wonderful. So purchase ownership of this dwelling. This can only be done if you have a colony in a sector that can accept the dwelling as a sector. Owning a dwelling means only you and your allies can interact with it. In addition, a dwelling sector functions as a fully upgraded sector in the single resource shown. So basically, this means that by taking away this, these guys can't get any more what do we call it? Any more units, which would be very handy. Okay, fine here. Fine here. Right, so I've got 15 Cosmite. Okay, just waiting for the inevitability. You are flying around, that's fine. You're building me a Lightbringer, and that's one of those. You're building me a Lancer. And you are building these. Genetics Lab and one of these Lancers for yourself, right? Yeah, I think so. Or somebody, I don't remember who. You've got a Lancer. You've got a Lancer. You don't have a Lancer. So that's for you then. So yeah, so it's going to take us a couple turns. Okay, so we've got 12 Cosmite. Yeah, it's going to take us a little while, and then we'll go on the offensive when we're ready. So consider this a building episode. Okay, Wonderville can annex another sector, that's fine. I think we'll get... I don't think we can reach this one yet, can we? We can't. We can't go for this one. Do we get the Rough Beach? Sure, the Rough Beach. We do need to clear these though, this would be very nice. I will get our navy up and running in the future.
Production ready.
Okay, we've done there. Okay, let's get the water sector next. Well, why by Frank? Not really bothered. Battle lost. Yeah, they attacked Frank. Okay, orbital relay.
Orbital relays provide vital support to winning a war. In truth, war is all logistics. Well-supplied troops can contain a whole countryside seething with rebellion, and one slip-up can be fatal. If troops run out of ammo, are hungry, can't wipe their backsides, or their body armor is in a crate on a shipping dock instead of at the front lines, they're as good as dead. Darcy Pinker, Quartermaster General.
Okay, so got orbital relay exploitation, so we can add +1 to Earthen. Organic logistics base, converting this relay into logistics base will increase the efficiency of all other exploited sectors. And we get the military one as well, which will give us fully healed and resupplied, and other things. Okay, so we got that, nice. So that lets us basically move back and forward, which would be beautiful if we could build 2. Right, let's get Guidance Stewardship next. So not only do we get the progressive cultivation, which is an interesting doctrine. Colonies gain 8 food and additional 8 food for every Arcadian sector connected to them, but we also get advanced wildlife militarization. So our animal and mounted units gain 200 morale, 10 health, and gain 50% extra experience, which will help with our generals as well as our well, heroes, as well as our lancers and other animal-based units. But I think the big one is actually the Arbian monetary station. So we gain 6 research for every forest sector within its domain. And also, we do have the ecological... No, which one is it? Is it this one? No. We got that one that the operation lets us turn sectors into forests. So this will help with our research overall. So I think we'll get that one next. Okay, you continue going down this way. We're getting there slowly but surely. Okay, you wait, you wait. You wait, you wait. You wait, you wait. Okay, right. So you're just flying, you're doing what you're doing. Got one more level, one more for that. Got a Lancer being built. Okay, Okay, we've got 42 cosplays. Is there anything else we want to upgrade? Right, so we're waiting for you. We need Tyrannus for you, but that's fine. You're fine. Okay, you've got your modules. Okay, we can upgrade the Lancer here, I think. Yes, we can upgrade the Lancer here. Let's have a quick look. See. Okay, so we're missing the regenerative biome for you. This is a tier 3. Yeah, we're going to keep that for you. That's better. Okay, let's have a look at your units that are assigned to you. Okay, so we've got Biomancer, Lightbringer, the Alberian Sentinel, a Amazon Bombarder. Okay, right, so we want this for you until we get the third one. Actually, I don't think we'll get to a higher unit, so this will probably have to do for now. Get a Shrike, which is a scalp on Nathan. Let's get you out. You can start moving, I suppose. I want to get my hands on a... Okay, we need to get another Celestial Lightbringer build. Here. Okay, that was my timer. Let me just double check, make sure everything is fine. Okay, we need another Sentinel being built. Actually, what's the building like here? Quite a bit. I'm going to have to wait for now. Okay, let's get another Sentinel being built. Take that. Okay, that's fine. You just slowly building up wherever you can. Okay, civil war, 20% for colony structures. Non-production for non-elite units. So we grab that. You grab that, I suppose. Grab that for the food. Let's make a difference. Used to wait for you, haha. Right, okay then, well, I think I will leave it here. So yeah, I apologize for the lack of action this particular episode, but damn it. Microphone, please. Yeah, I apologize for the lack of action this episode, but, you know, every once in a while we get these phases where we just take an episode and just slowly build up. I mean, we got all our units I think we need as of this point, which is modern mob, increasing their attack power. I mean, at the same time, it is giving our Kirko enemy some time to dig in and get reinforcements and potentially some other settlements. But once we're all ready and we're all sorted, we'll head southwards and we'll start initiating the assault then. And yeah, this should be over within a few episodes, so we'll see, who knows. Right, so anyway, my friends, that's it for today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day. Hope to see you next time. Take care.